Okay. So I was pretty happy with that. We have an additional corps. We got Thomas Jackson. We got 110 additional recruits, 2 career points, 10 reputation points, and of course the fantastic result. You'll notice that none of my units are below 1,000, so we did really well in terms of casualties. We didn't have any problems with supply. It's just a pretty amazing battle, all things considered, and we completely destroyed the Union army. Which of course I wanted to do because many of the units involved were not my units. So we're definitely going to take at least 1 point in AO, and I think we're going to take both points in AO. Because what we've got coming up is 25 February 29, it says 1861. Yeah, what we've got coming up is ambush convoy, which we'll take a quick look at this. I can bring 10 brigades, so my goal is to bring 10 brigades. Very ideally. I've only got 5 counting the guns, but I won't bring the guns into ambush convoy. This guy lost his leader again, so we'll put Lieutenant Colonel Rice back in action because he recovered from his wounds. Let's see who's... oh, he must have been killed. I don't even remember who the new guy was. Sorry. Let's see, Dennison, he did alright. I probably could have kept him closer to the battle. He would have gotten more experience. He'll probably get his promotion to Major General in the next couple of battles. So I got 156,000 and 10,000 men. I've also got 42 reputation, and so potentially we could start thinking about spending some reputation here. I'm tempted to get men. As you may or may not know, as the war progresses, getting a hold of men for the Confederates becomes very, very difficult. So if I was going to spend reputation, it would either be on weapons or men, and it probably is going to end up being men, because later on you've got plenty of weapons, but you don't have are plenty of men. And I'm going to need plenty of men. Part of the goal of this strategy is to get a larger army together. But let's deal with this first. Those guys up to strength. Get those guys up to strength. Didn't need to pay for weapons for either one of those.
Yes, sir.
These guys, very minimal loss.
Yes, sir.
Let's get them back up to strength. So what I could do is put Jackson in charge of 3rd Division. But 2-1 Grenadiers guy, Preston, got promoted to Brigadier General as well, so he could be put in charge of 3rd Division, and I could replace him with a Lieutenant Colonel. $152,000 remaining. Let's look and see what the armory looks like. We've now got enough Lorenzas to equip a couple of units. Potentially. We've got plenty of palmettos. And we've got enough carbines to equip some cavalry units as well. I have enough mats to make a... Yeah, if I was willing to pay for them. Not bloody likely. And there's 6 more 24-pounder howitzers available. This guy is going to become... It's going to cost me 25,000 to do that. 8,000 to do that. So it's really only 10,000 to get the veteran unit. Yeah, I hate to do it, but it's got to happen. I can't afford that extra 10,000. Got to get more troops into play, and I'm going to need supplies eventually. Not in this next battle, but stay alert. We're going to probably... Oh no, I think there's a supply depot there, but I probably will need supplies because I plan on doing a forward defense and stay alert. Okay. So yeah, let's replace 2-1 Grenadier. This guy, replace him with Lieutenant Colonel. And then Preston take over as 3rd Division. And what we're going to spend our money on is these guys are going to get upgraded to Lorenz's. Where does that put me in terms of Lorenz's? 1,037. I cannot get enough to equip another unit. Unless I get them for reputation. What's the reputation loss if I lose Shiloh? It's only 19. So that's not so bad. Which means I could get these. These guys will also get Lorenz's.
Sir, yes, sir!
And that means this unit will become a rifle unit. This unit will become a rifle unit and also get moved to 2nd Division.
Yes, sir.
Add some infantry brigades. Jackson will not be leading an infantry brigade. We should be able to get away with a lieutenant.
Yes, sir.
No, not good enough. Okay, so we gotta do colonels for those guys. Oh, this will also allow me to readjust the purchases. So both points in AO. Lieutenant Colonel Rice
Yes,
can
sir.
take those guys back over.
Sir, yes, sir! Yes, sir.
Oh, he loses his star if I do that, though. Oh. Yeah, in that case, I'll pay the 10,000. These guys get upgraded for free. Yeah, it's alright.
sir.
I didn't upgrade the other guys. I didn't upgrade the rifleman. That's what I forgot to do. So we'll order 2,000 Lorenzas. These guys will get 1,500 of them. These guys will get 1,500 of them. These guys get Mississippi's.
Sir, yes, sir.
I don't want to add too many artillery units right away because I want to make sure I have 10 infantry brigades and or 8 infantry brigades and 2 cavalry brigades for ambush, which is next, which means I might want to build my cavalry now. I've got 104,000 left. It's not that bad.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now the question comes, oh, what do I do with these guys? Palmettos are okay. It's not a problem. We could also do Lamats, but the unit would be smaller, which isn't a bad thing. The thing is, the Lamats are really expensive, and they're no longer as overpowered as they were, although they're still pretty darn strong. Their melee is 136 compared to the Palmetto's melee is 100, so it's a 30% bonus, but the price difference is 3x. So I might want to wait until I get a little bit more of the Lamat equipment before I go and create a unit out of them. And if I'm going to pay that much money, Colts, there's not much difference. The Colts can fire quicker. But the Palmettos are less expensive. Yeah, we'll stick with the Palmettos for now. Do we want to give Jackson that command? I don't think so. I think I'm going to give him 2 corps. Notice that these guys get a 10% mounted speed bonus, so I could do that, but it's foot speed, so we'll give them the benefit of the doubt. And I have no idea why you would ever choose morale. Morale is only 10 morale and 5 efficiency. Stamina is 10 stamina, 5 efficiency, and 10% speed, depending on which one you get. So clearly those are superior. I'm assuming they'll fix that at some point. We'll buy into Benning.
Sir, yes, sir!
And then these guys will have to be Colts because I used up all the other stuff I had. $42,000. Hopefully I won't use these as poorly as I've used my cavalry units before. We'll see. Yeah, we'll just get Springfields. That's alright. These guys will unfortunately get a lieutenant colonel, because that's all I've got. I could give them Jackson. I'll give them Jackson. Yeah, I feel like I ought to give Jackson the cavalry.
Sir, yes, sir! Yes, sir.
Cost 11,000. If I bought these guys rifles straight up, 25,000. That's tempting. Especially making them a little bit smaller. So that they could do that. Yeah. So our manpower pool is 1,900. We got 11,000 left over. We're not going to take any supply into ambush, so we don't need to put it in there. But this is what we're going into ambush convoy with. We can take 10 brigades. We're taking 8 brigades of infantry and 2 brigades of cavalry. All right.